Welcome back to the Swinging Blindly podcast, where we swing for the fences and don't give a damn where it lands. I am actually the blind one out of the two of us, Blaze Bryant, here in upstate New York, and when I swing, whoosh, 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 strike three, I'm out. So the guy who actually stands a chance in the batter's box, he's down in Connecticut. My guy, PJ Geary. What's up, dude?
My guy. I mean, hey, I once was a decent pitcher, but at this point, I could throw you a decent 70-mile-an-hour fastball, and I guarantee you can swing blindly and you can make contact with that. So don't sell yourself short, because we're both on the same level and we're both just a couple of schlubs talking baseball.
Well, all well and true, my guy. The simple reality. Yeah, the simple reality is this, though. You with a 70-mile-an-hour fastball is better than some of these position players who come in and pitch and throw these 45-mile-an-hour eephus pitches.
Oh man, can you do me a favor and make the swing and misses noises you just made? That's some real what do they call that?
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's good to be here with you, Blaze. We always have fun. You know I love you, and I'm so excited to talk some baseball with you today on the Swinging Blindly podcast. Wherever you get your podcast, at Swinging Blindly on Twitter.
Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly podcast. Yep.
And wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right. As well as the Colorcast Apple app, where we are live streaming as we talk.
Join us.
Hence live streaming.
We have the Peach Pirate, which we will look forward to potentially hearing from today. Currently in the chat, so shout out Peach Pirate in the chat. And yeah, we'll continue to monitor the chat. We'll continue to see that, but I know we have some business to take care of before we get there. So whenever you're ready, my friend.
All right. Well, we will start as we usually do with our home play headlines. And PJ,
who's on first?
Who's on first is Ichiro. It was Ichiro weekend for the Seattle Mariners, where he was welcomed back with an open heart. And honestly, what else can you say about the amazing Ichiro? We will talk about him very shortly.
What's on second?
What's on second is the New York Mets and their wild old-timers day. It was a wild day. First time, I believe, ever, thanks to Steve Cohen. And it was a great time, and we will get all into that on second.
I don't know what's on third.
I don't know what's on third, but what I do know is that rosters are about to get expanded. Yes, as tomorrow. September call-ups are different this year. It's only 2. Rosters go to 28, and we will discuss all of that and what that means for your favorite team. This on Home Play Headlines.
great job on the headlines, my guy.
Oh, that was awesome. What a bed. No. You have to take a bow, because that was an awesome bed right there, my friend. I thought I did okay, but you did even better with that bed. So take a bow, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. I will take my bow. That's how I take my bow. No, I really mean to do it.
There you go. I think I could have done better on the Mets presentation, but the people know what we're talking about.
Right. Well, it's a headline, and for full disclosure, I mean, we have these the 3 headlines in about a minute 15 really to talk about them. And I'm factoring in time for the intro and all that jazz.
Thank you.
We've got a minute 15 to cover 3 headlines, which is, it's not easy. Right.
Hey, I think we're getting better and better as we do it, my friend.
Absolutely.
Let's
There was
go.
a time.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of, getting better, the first time I ever ran the bases, it took me 5 hours because my GPS went out on second base. No, but it did take me a while. I've never been accused of being a fast runner. I walk fast, but no, running.
Don't run.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Unless it was sophomore year of college and leaving a house party and had to get away from the cops, then you reach a speed.
Then
that
you're
you
running.
need.
Yeah. And you don't even realize how fast you're running at that point. Yeah.
No. This is true. If you can stay upright and aren't too hammered and fall on your face and whatnot, then you deserve a mulligan for that. You really do.
Absolutely. I mean, don't we all?
Yeah. Anyhow. Can't beat a little dugout chatter here on the Swinging Blindly podcast. We had to lead off with it because he led off so well for so many years. Ichiro, finally in the Mariners Hall of Fame, after being inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Ichiro, a Mariner for much of his career, was traded to the Yankees and then went to the Miami Marlins. PJ, this is a guy that even when Seattle was bad, let's face it, for a lot of his career there, Seattle was a bad team. But
other than his rookie season.
Yeah. I mean, well, right. But his presence, he really made the Mariners a team that you wanted to watch because the guy, he frankly could do everything. Run, throw, hit, field.
Yeah.
I mean, and an incredibly smart base runner. I mean, just the guy did it all. I mean, he led the major leagues in hits in 2004. I think he had like 260.
He broke the record.
Yeah, he broke the record, which stood for, I think, around 80 years. I think the guy, I could be wrong, I'm just spouting this from memory. George Sisler, I think, was the guy who initially set the record in 1920.
Nope, you have that correct.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, no, that was because it was such a big thing when we were growing up, my friend. I mean, that's why you would know something like that. 262 in 04, that was the record. Yeah, man. I mean, he made his major league debut in 01. Where he not only won Rookie of the Year, but also MVP, where he hit 242 hits, 56 stolen bases, hit 350.
It's just amazing.
Incredible. Only struck out 53 times. I mean, brother, I think anybody listening, us at our age, I mean, Ichiro came in 01 and then led the Mariners to a 116 win season, and they did end up losing in the ALCS to your Yankees, obviously. But the fact of the matter is this is an iconic player. He's literally known by one name, Blaze. I mean, shout out you for being known by one name, because if you're known by one name, you're generally a pretty dang awesome person. I mean, think of the people that that go by Prince, Bono,
Sting,
Blaze, Ichiro, all in the same category, and he was a model of consistency. Let me read you his first 7 years, Blaze, just games played. 157, 159, 161, 162, 161, 162, His first 7 seasons and by the way, first 9 years in the big leagues, All-Star. Didn't make an All-Star team after that, but he was also age 36 in 2010. And then he played until he was 45. Ichiro is the GOAT, my friend. He is a GOAT. He has
no doubt about it.
3,089 hits in the majors. Again, we're not talking about what he did in Japan, but if anybody deserves a day, it's Ichiro.
Yeah,
there should be a national October 22nd, his birthday. I'm sorry. October 22nd should be a national Ichiro day.
I don't oppose that at all. And I watched the first few minutes of the induction ceremony, because and the Mariners did a really cool thing with all of their Hall of Famers. They had like the spouses and kids of the Hall of Famers escort people, do the escorting. It was a very very cool thing. And the Mariners, you have to earn your stripes to be in the Mariners Hall of Fame, which I think is a fantastic thing. And Edgar Martinez was there. They honored the late Dave Niehaus. Now, if you don't know who Dave Niehaus is, I can understand why. He was the first voice of the Mariners when they became a baseball team in 1977, and they became an MLB team. And he was their voice until he died of a heart attack. I want to say about 10 years ago or so. So Edgar Martinez and others. Jay Buhner, I believe, was there. Just a really cool ceremony.
John Olerud.
Olerud, who I will go on record.
I don't know if he was there, but
I don't know if Olerud was there. I didn't watch it enough. It's not because I didn't want to. No, things going on.
It's also the Mariners, and you're not a Mariner fan.
Well, it's funny you say that. So a few years ago, this was relatively soon after Aaron and I started dating. We were going to go to the Seeing Eye, which is the guide dog school where I got my guide dog Flash from. They had a 90th reunion. Okay, so it was 2019. So 3 years ago. And we were going to go to that, and I threw the idea out there because the Yankees were playing on the West Coast. I've always wanted to go to Seattle to catch a game because one of the cool ambiances of that park is they have these railroad tracks, actual tracks, and you hear the train. It runs from, I think, like home plate to right field, if I'm remembering the description correctly. Anyhow, the idea that I had, which it took me, until somewhat recently to realize it was a stupid idea, was to go from Newark to Seattle for a game.
Wow. That's what a trip that would be.
Yeah, but it wasn't meant to be. Cool thing with
maybe one day.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool for us. We should go to a couple ballparks.
I would love to.
When that time comes.
Absolutely. Especially with that, once we'll have to. We don't have it on the docket, but the strength of we'll get to next season with the schedule being the way it is. We'll talk about that, but
yeah, we will be able to. Hopefully, we can catch a Yankees Cardinals game.
You never know.
If it's in New York, we're going. You and I, we're going. We're making it freaking happen.
Absolutely.
Well, so long as it's not April 30th when I'm getting married and you're in the wedding.
There you go.
That's how close PJ and I are. So,
absolutely.
Another ceremony to get to, Mets Old Timers Day. This was a really cool. To me, the coolest part about it was the fact that the teams did a draft. I think it was what was it? Willie Randolph had a team,
and
and
Bobby Valentine.
Bobby Valentine, yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? So they they
Bobby
drafted
Valentine,
the teams.
Full mustache. Bobby Valentine came out in his mustache disguise as he was. And yeah, dude. I mean, I only saw a couple of the highlights from this, and some Met fan friends were I think a couple of my buddies were there actually.
Oh, really?
Talking about it. Yeah, and I mean, what a roster! Can I read you some of the roster here and get your opinion on some of these guys?
Please do.
Yes. Thank you. So, I mean, the managers: Terry Collins, Joe Torre, asses in the jackpot. Terry Collins. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why it was so hard for me to say jackpot. Because I never win them. I never win any.
That's fair. Neither do I.
Joe Torre, Willie Randolph, as you said, and Bobby Valentine. As for pitchers, I'll only name a couple of them. Bartolo. I mean, thoughts on Big Sexy?
I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it was such a, because my future mother-in-law, she is a tried and true Mets fan, and she just when we were talking about it over the weekend, she couldn't stop talking about it, and just all.
Who's her favorite?
Oh gosh, that's tough. Truthfully, I don't know. I'd love to know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just, the mixing of the players from a few years ago, the Daniel Murphys and whatnot, to, players from yesteryear. And how about they retired Willie Mays' number?
Yeah, man. I was gonna get into that. It's I'm just gonna read a couple more.
Oh, sure, my bad. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, Bartolo, David Cohn, your guy, Ron Darling, obviously, John Franco, Dwight Gooden, Mike Hampton, who only played for them for one season, 2000. Al Leiter.
That was the World Series year, though.
True. Fact. Well, they lost, but yes. As you know. Pat Mahomes Sr., who only played for them for 2 years, but Pat Mahomes Sr., just so you know, was a Met. Pedro, 05 to 08. Jesse Orozco, another name. Glendon Rush. Shout out Glendon Rush. I believe he also ended up being a Yankee. Johan Santana, Steve Trashkel, Billy Wagner.
Traxel.
Say that again?
Steve Traxel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As for infielders, Edgardo Alfonso, Wally Backman, Keith Hernandez, shout out. I have to because he's also a famous Cardinal. Daniel Murphy, as you said, Jose Reyes, Robin Ventura, and everybody's favorite Todd Zeal, who played for a million teams.
Yeah.
I have a million Todd Zeal cards, and he's on like 8 different teams.
It might be easier to name teams he didn't play for.
Yeah, exactly. Outfielders, Benny Agbayani, one of the best names to say. Andy Chavez, who made a catch in the 06 NLCS that didn't end up meaning anything. Sorry, Met fans, it's just the truth. Cliff Floyd, Lee Mazzilli, who can forget. Jay Payton, shout out Jay Payton. Obviously, Darryl Strawberry and Mookie Wilson. And then as for catchers, Todd Hundley, Todd Pratt, who could forget. And another guy, Hall of Famer, I guess, whatever, Mike Piazza.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he had a pretty good career.
Yeah, whatever, yeah. but I mean, all joking aside, Blaze, I think you kind of painted the picture. What a fun time. And one of the things, and I would like to get your opinion on this before we move on, one of the things that I heard that would be fun and interesting is, what if the Mets and Yankees pit their old timers against each other in a exhibition game one random day in June?
I think that would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it can make that happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it has a shot of happening. I mean, hey, and we have to give credit though to Steve Cohen, because
yes,
if the Wilpons still own the team, there's no way in hell this old timers day would have happened.
No way. Yes, absolutely. You hit the nail right on the head, my friend. There's no chance. I mean, is this not the first time it's ever happened, first of all, for the Mets?
I believe
and then
they've had
second of all,
them. I believe they
but it
did
hasn't been
have
in
them
the same way.
Right. Well, I mean, the way the Mets did this was very different than, I mean, hell, even the way the Yankees do it. And I gotta say,
Yeah.
you know, comparing the old timers days, the Mets won that stage. No doubt about it.
Well, the Yankees usually play a game, but I guess I think the thing this year was that they didn't have enough people to do it. Because I've actually, Blaze, I don't know about you, so maybe I'm a closeted bigger Yankee fan than you. I've been to a Yankee old timers.
It's easier for you to get to the stadium than it is for me.
That's fair. But I'll never forget it. And I think he was there for this. I believe he was there for the Yankees this year. I'll never forget Luis Soho, because like they move. I don't know if they did it for the Mets, but at least for the Yankees, when they like move the fences in, like they have like a makeshift fence.
Yeah.
For them for like home runs. And I'll never forget, as like a 12-year-old kid, Luis Soho he hit a legit home run on Old Timers Day.
Nice.
And it was awesome. Yeah, but like, and that stuff's cool because it's like you look at these guys and you know that they're old, and you know that they're like, clearly it's Old Timers Day, so you're assuming that they're old. You know, no matter how old you are, they're older than you. And you know, it's one of those things that's really cool, because if I wasn't a Yankee fan, but even seeing that as a non-Yankee fan, I'm like, that was awesome. And I know Luis Soho wasn't like a major factor, but he won World Series with them, so
yeah,
that's why he's there.
Right, because he won, and he was a pretty beloved Yankee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Luis Soho as a non-Yankee fan.
Well, I mean, how could you not? All right, final thing. Your caller has calls in less than 10 minutes here on the Swinging Blindly podcast. Final thing, and we debated whether to talk about this, and I need to give credit where it's due. So, a little production assistance from Anna Geary.
Yes.
That is my beautiful co-host's wife.
Yes. I am the beautiful co-host.
Yes. You are indeed co-hostess with the co-mostess.
Co-mostess, thank you.
So yeah, we were debating, and Anna thankfully solved the debate.
Yes, she did.
Of whether to discuss the expanded rosters. How it used to be was you could call up your entire 40-man roster. If you try to do that as of tomorrow, not gonna work.
Absolutely. Yeah, Blaze, I have it right in front of me here. So once the calendar reaches September 1st, which is tomorrow, today, if you're listening to this, I believe it should be up today.
A production on demand, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All MLB teams will be required to have 28 players. Teams are permitted to carry 29 players on their active roster for any doubleheaders played during the final month of the regular season. Just like with normal MLB roster rules leading up to the last month, there is a limit on the number of pitchers. So it is a maximum 14 pitchers still. So overall, the 2022 rule change of implementing a maximum of 5 options per player each year, coupled with this only allowing 28 players. So I believe they went into the season with 26, and now it's only 2 people they can. Yeah, it is.
Right. Yep. You got it.
It goes from 26 to 28, and that is, as you said, a whole 12 players off of what it used to be.
Yeah, and honestly, PJ, it's a very good thing for a couple of reasons. One, it keeps the pace of the game. Trust me,
correct.
I love seeing these different minor leaguers. I think it's a great thing. I think it's great for them to get a cup of coffee at the major league level. with that being said, I mean, there was just a cavalcade of, pitchers and position players coming in, and you had all these substitutions, and it just slowed the game down. Plus, I think it's good to be able to, in the home stretch of the season, which we're coming down to be able to reward your best minor league talent by giving them a shot up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it promotes better access to the best talent, and it also makes which I believe there have been rules to change the whole service time things. I know that it's still being manipulated to this day, but that would change the idea of not bringing somebody up just for that. I mean, if you're, especially with the expanded playoffs, if you're a team that can use a little bit extra help, you're bringing up your best player. It doesn't matter. So, I mean, I think it's something that changes the game, and we will see. Please, in real time, we will see it happen, and what these teams do, and how they decide to change their rosters going for the home stretch. And don't forget, because the season was pushed back, we have regular season baseball in October, please.
Yeah, into the first week. And the other part of this too, and maybe because I'm more of an American League guy, I love this. I think it's great, absolutely great, that there is a cap on the amount of pitchers. I think that's a very good thing.
14. Yep.
Yeah, 14. And just like with the regular season, the cap is 13. I mean, because it just it ensures that you have a flexible team.
And isn't that like the manager's, like one of the manager's main jobs is managing the pitching staff, and that's where it comes into play. You have to know who you can pitch. You have to know who needs rest. Who is rested. You need to know, and that's where adding those two players. I mean, you can only have 14 pitchers, but if you have a roster of 13 now, you got to pick the right guy. You only get one pitcher to call up. You got to pick the right guy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think 13 pitchers on a 26 player roster. I mean, that's too much. It's If I'm designing a team,
I do 11 and 25 or 11 and 12 and
14.
26. 12
so 12 pitchers, 14 position. Yeah, that's how I would do it too, 26. Dude. Because you have your 5 starters.
Sorry, I always did.
Yeah. You have your 5 starters, or maybe you have 6 if you do a 6-man rotation, and then 6 bullpen arms.
And you can add one if you have a 4-man. You can add an extra bullpen. But that's how I was always raised. 12 pitchers, 14 position. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So, we'll get to your takes on.
Well, it used to be when it was 25. I'm sorry. Before I just because you brought that up, I used to do it would be 11 and 14. You'd have 11 pitchers and 14. When it was 25, you'd do 11 pitchers in the video games or all that.
Yeah,
11 pitchers, 14 position. So if you up that to 28, you do 13 pitchers, 12 pitchers, 14,
16 and 12 is 20.
Sorry, yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry.
We're radio guys. We can't math.
But anyway.
I mean, although I do think, you have your 28-man roster. I think a 14-14 split, I do think that's perfect.
Yeah. And I would honestly lean towards the pitcher. If you want to add another pitcher, you probably could. But that depends. That depends on what you have. Like, it depends on if you have utility guys. It depends on if you have pitchers that can go 2 innings or 6 innings. That's why it's so good, is because it's gonna force teams to make decisions that they didn't think that they were gonna have to make.
Exactly. So we'll get to your calls in just a couple of minutes here on our home plate headlines and much more. Let's head to the booth here for our Homer Minutes / booth segment here. I've just got what?
I love you so much. No, I just like you're right. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah, so I've got one here, and pretty big guy. The biggest free agent, both in terms of salary and stature, made history in Anaheim.
The 1-1. High drive. Left center. Trout back. Looking up. See ya, number 50. Aaron Judge connects for his 50th home run of the year. And it's 4-3 Angels.
Home run number 50 on a slider that just sat in the middle of the plate. And you can see Aaron Judge's reaction. He knows he centered this one 434 feet away. And the Yankee fans in California tonight, they get a treat.
He is the 10th player in Major League history with multiple 50 home run seasons. Hit 52 his rookie year and has 50 this year. And 110 runs batted in, and that was into the rock pile.
At the Big A in Anaheim, Michael K, Yes Network. I believe there was, who was that with him? Was that, I didn't catch who was with him. Academic, anyhow. Yeah, I mean, Judge, and then he hit number 51 Tuesday night, and the Yankees actually won that game. I remember how I told you last week, or I said at least in the pod last week, that weird things happen when Eastern teams go out west. I mean, that's exactly what it's been like for the Yankees. I mean, splitting the series in Oakland, which I'm sorry that the A's need a new park. I'm just so sick of that damn Coliseum. The bullpen right there on the field. It's just and foul ground for miles. It's just I'm done with that place. But yeah, Aaron Judge doing his thing, betting on himself, and the bet certainly has paid off, no doubt about it. Now we'll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and so
the man. I was just to speak on that for a quick second. The man bet on himself, as you said, was offered $200 some odd million. He's going to get. There's going to be 3 next to that. And just really quick, he now joins Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle as the 3rd Yankee to hit 50 or more home runs more than once. And he also becomes only the 7th player in MLB history to hit 50 home runs before the start of September. The last to do so was current teammate Giancarlo Stanton. So just a historic season for Judge. He's currently on pace for more than 62, and I'm rooting for it, as well as I'm rooting for what I believe is your next audio clip.
Yeah, well, I think Aaron Judge has a shot at 62, and this guy has a shot at getting to 700.
The next. Albert lifts it in the air, out to deep right. At the wall. Gone! 694 on an opposite field home run. And it's history. The 450th different pitcher that Albert is homered against. Nobody in the game has ever done that. And that baby is number 694.
Just, wow. 450
Incredible.
different pitchers, my guy.
Incredible.
The great Dan McLaughlin, Cardinals TV.
Yes, shout out Danny Mac. I love that man. Blaze, come on, man. I mean, we have 3 different things going on right now in baseball that are historic. We have Judge chasing 62. We have, which, by the way, is the AL record for home runs, would be 62.
Yep.
Not the Major League record. I don't care what anybody says. The Major League record is 73 by Barry Bonds. But the AL record and the Yankee record, which is almost more important, would be 62. We have Pujols chasing 700 to become the 4th person ever to hit 700 home runs. And then we have another guy who's also chasing history to become, I don't have the math in front of me, but probably less than 10 people to ever hit the Triple Crown.
The next to Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie lines it fair, past Patrick Wisdom and into right. One run is in. Here comes another. Goldschmidt has driven in numbers 101 and 102 to extend the St. Louis lead. And it's 5-2 Cardinals. Goldie rips it out to deep left and a long one. Number 32 for Paul Goldschmidt, and now the leader in runs batted in the National League. He's up to 103. So 8 home runs for Goldschmidt here in the month of August. Donovan at first base. And Goldie sends one out to center. Velasquez back, another! Over the 400-foot sign. His second home run today. One back now. The home run lead of the National League. And a huge afternoon for Paul Goldschmidt.
At Wrigley Field, he drove in 5. Again, that was Dan McLaughlin, and my bad that my signal to you did not come across on the Zoom camera there. You set me up perfectly. I couldn't pass it up.
Yes, that was perfect. That was perfect, Blaze. You have an eye for that shit. So
you mean an ear?
Yeah.
I don't have an eye for shit. So two eyes for shit.
Well, you do have eyes and you do have ears. So
what? What?
No, you're ridiculous. But no. And we just have from our guy Sports GPS, who will probably be joining us more often than he's ready to go. He's ready to host with us whenever we need him to. He confirmed 10 players have won a total of 12 Triple Crowns.
Wow.
So Goldie would be in insane company. He is, I believe, as we are talking right now, 3 home runs off of Schwarber, but he is leading, in both RBIs and average right now. I think.
Okay, yeah. So if you need to, just here, I'll just turn you down on the board and get a beverage and clear the hiccups up here on the Swinging Blindly podcast. I was reading, PJ Gary, I was reading that in the National League, I think if Goldschmidt were to get it, he'd be the first player in like 85 years in the National League. Sorry, what was that? Because I faded you all the way down, and you were saying something. And
since Joe Medwick in the 30s, I believe.
I remember him well.
I'm fighting. Yeah, right. I'm fighting the hiccups. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Okay. So yeah, just when you're hiccup free, which as anyone knows with the hiccups, you just never know when that's going to be. Here on the Swinging Blindly podcast, Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly podcast, on Twitter @Swinging Blindly, and live streaming on the Colorcast Apple app. This will be made into a podcast noon Eastern tomorrow. So, and then in the American League, you had Vlad Guerrero Jr. win it last year. Miguel Cabrera won it a couple of years, or I'm sorry, about 10 years ago, back in his heyday with Detroit. So that's where we are on the Triple Crown stuff here. We'll get to your Colorcast calls here, and let's see here. Let's see here. There we go. As PJ gets himself squared away.
I'm still fighting it, but we'll be all right.
All right. Well, I did just punch someone up to help us out, and he is the Sports GPS. Yeah,
our guy.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing?
I mean, we're here. We're doing a thing. No, I'm sorry.
You doing a thing? What kind of thing you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually chilling. You were wrong on one. Vladimir Guerrero came 2 RBIs short of winning the Triple Crown.
This is part of the reason why we have you on, because you accurately fact checked me, and I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
You're all good. Yeah, he had 48
So he was
homers,
close.
which led the league. He had 111 RBIs, which was 2 shy of the league last year. He also didn't have the highest batting average. He had 311, I think. Altuve.
Wait, are we
last year
talking
had
about Vlad Jr.?
Vlad Jr.?
Oh,
I thought he.
I didn't know that.
According to Baseball Reference, which is what I just pulled up, and
He
if you
was
lead
right
the
off of
league
that?
in a category, if you lead a league, it becomes bold, and the Triple Crown is batting average, home runs, and RBIs.
Right.
And according to his batting average, he had 311 was last year.
So he won
So he did not win the Triple Crown because his batting average was not the highest.
Okay,
I'm actually pulling up Jose Altuve.
My
He was
bad.
close, though.
I misread it.
He was in race. He was in race. I mean, well, this is according to Baseball Reference. So I'm pulling up the others.
Well,
No,
I mean,
it wasn't
Altuve.
Altuve. It was somebody else that had to beat him on batting average last year because batting average is not bolded, and it says bold season totals indicate player-led league. So. That is Baseball Reference does a very, very good job at that.
Yes,
but he was in the race last year. I think he missed RBIs by 2. I think 113 led the AL last year in
All
RBIs,
right.
if I'm not mistaken.
Well, thanks.
But-
Thanks for correcting me, man. What else you
Yeah.
got?
It's all good. Why do people like driving a car with a Phillies fan? Probably because they're going to say something about the AC of some sort. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. GPS, you confirmed my Joe Medwick. Yeah, Joe Medwick
Yes.
is the last Triple Crown, yeah.
Correct.
And
Your
the
Triple
NL.
Crown. Yeah, your Triple Crown winners are Miggy in 2012 was the latest one.
Yep.
Carl Yastrzemski won in 1967 with Boston. Frank Robinson won it the year before with the Baltimore Orioles. And then Mickey Mantle won it in 56 with your Yankees, their Blaze. Ted Williams. Ted Williams won
Yastrzemski
in
was 67.
42.
You already said
Yeah,
that, right?
67.
Yeah.
Yep. Ted Williams in 42 and 47. In 42, he won it. He would have won it in all of baseball as well. In 47, it was just the AL. But
That's
again,
wild.
it's Triple Crown and just league. Joe Medwick there, 1937.
1937,
Lou Gehrig in 34 with the Yankees.
He did it twice.
Right? Yeah, no,
Right.
Lou Gehrig was only once.
Once,
Roger
okay.
Hornsby won it
Let's
twice
go.
in 22 and
27.
25.
Oh, shit.
And then Jimmy Fox with the Philadelphia Athletics,
Let's go.
and then Chuck Klein with the Philadelphia Phillies. Both in 33. Both leagues had Triple Crown winners in 1933.
Well, that's good because that year sucked for a lot of people because of the depression.
Right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, there were 6 technical winners. We put it with asterisks because RBIs were not an official stat before 1920. There were 6 winners before 1920 that we don't technically count because, like I said, RBIs were not stat. So Zimmerman of the Cubs, Ty Cobb of the Tigers, Nap. I never pronounce this last name. Naholi of the Philadelphia Athletics.
I appreciate you trying.
Hugh Duffy of the Boston Bean Eaters in 1894. That's a solid name.
Solid name.
The man hit 440 with 18 homers and 145 RBIs. That's, and of course, that RBI stat is asterisks because they had to go back in the record books and find it.
Well, let me tell you guys about the Boston Bean Eaters. So the Bean Eaters, what we used to do is we used to go to, it was before Fenway Park, and we used to park our buggies in the Harvard Yard to go see the Bean Eaters.
Yeah, see the Bean Eaters. Back before 1900.
You got that bean? I'll eat that.
Yeah, something like that.
Although those beans are quite dead now, you wouldn't want them.
Correct. Yeah,
especially if they were
those
coffee
are your Triple
beans.
Crown winners.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are your Triple Crown winners, just to throw that out there.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Sports GPS. You're a real MVP of this show.
I try.
Yeah.
No, y'all are the MVPs. I'm supporting.
No.
I'm the fifth starter.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're the
The fifth
supporting
starter.
cast. You'll win the Oscar. You'll win
Yeah,
the Oscar, and then
I'll
me
just-
and Blaze get snubbed. Yeah.
Well, you have. I think you have earned, and I promise you this next week.
How long do we have him on?
Because if I, it's a speaker, so you.
Unlimited
Yeah.
until y'all kick me
Nice.
off.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that. Good job, Blaze. That was all you.
Yeah. So I promise you, Sports GPS. I'm going to find
Oh.
a Phillies call for you for next week.
All right, good. I like it.
Oh,
Hopefully
I like
they can do
that.
something this week because they're out west, and you were talking about it earlier.
Ugh.
East teams that go out west,
It's tough. Yeah.
it's tough.
It's just weird things happen.
Oh well, I mean the Phillies had a 7-run lead in Arizona and blow it. Ranger Suarez had 3 no-hit innings and then couldn't find the strike zone. Lose 13-7.
Yeah,
And
you know what they called him after that? Walk or Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Laugh it up
bad.
over there, you
It was
dummy.
bad.
The,
It's fine.
Can I read you both something that's unreal?
Sure,
I don't know if
fair
you
enough.
guys saw or heard this. And now that you're on Sports GPS, I would love to get your opinion. And please, I obviously want your opinion on this. August 29th, 2001. Serena Williams wins at the
Wait,
US
who's
Open.
typing? Because
It's me. I'm sorry. That's my
all
apology.
good. Repeat that again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know where you're going with this, PJ. Yeah. So August 29th,
GPS.
2001. Yeah.
GPS. Blaze is the blind man. He can hear everything. That's why it swings blindly.
Partially true. Yeah.
August 29th, 2001. Serena Williams wins at U.S. Open. Albert Pujols hits a home run. And Vlad Guerrero Sr., Craig Biggio, and Dante Bichette all record a hit. Fast forward to August 29th, 2022. 21 years later, Serena Williams wins at U.S. Open. Albert Pujols hits a home run. And Vlad Guerrero Jr., Kevin Biggio Jr. No, it's not a junior. Kevin Biggio and Bo Bichette all record a hit on the same day. Is this not just like witch magic? I mean, what's going on there?
21 years apart. I mean, let me just state that right there just puts out the fact that Serena Williams had such a phenomenal career and a long career. So well done
What
there.
about Albert?
We all know of Albert's
Yeah.
greatness there.
I mean,
Do
you're
I know.
this is it's getting to probably both of your heads. Let's be real. It's getting to both of your heads.
I'm giving credit where credit is due.
Absolutely.
And as we should, but yeah, I mean, Albert has had such a phenomenal career. I'm really hoping he gets to 700. I think he will if they're giving him enough at bats.
Yeah, we'll see.
And that's really what it comes down to. And you were talking earlier about September call-ups. I really like the fact that they shortened September call-ups to make it that you're not just flooding some bullpen with 20 different arms, and so you're actually killing the Tampa Bay Rays because they seem to find 6'3" right-handers that throw 103 on trees.
Jeez.
They grow them down there in Tampa. I don't know how they do it.
They're right there in the orange groves. I
Apparently,
discovered.
it's like you pick an orange, you pick a 6'3" right-hander. You pick an
yeah,
orange,
yeah,
you pick a
yeah.
6'3"
No,
right-hander.
no, you picked a 6'3" right-hander who's throwing oranges 103 miles an hour.
Right. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, and then randomly they just throw in a 6-footer that throws 99 because we have to have variety.
With nasty
Gotta mix it
breaking
up.
stuff.
Yeah, which is
you
an
gotta mix
insane
it up.
curveball.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up a little bit. Come
Right. So, but I do enjoy it. There's actually going to be some September call-ups, and I put that in quotes this year that are some established veterans that are going to come off the IL for some teams. Your Cardinals there, PJ, are gonna have Jack Flaherty.
Absolutely.
And it's so he's gonna be the
Comes
September
in-
call-up for the Cardinals.
Yeah, which
He
is
will
nuts.
come off, which
Isn't
will
that
be
crazy?
great.
Yeah, it's wild. Thank you.
You have some Matthew Boyd for the Mariners. He
Talk
will be
about
a
real sports fan.
7-year veteran, get called up, quote unquote.
GPS
Yeah.
Sports, a real sports fan.
Sports
Shout out.
GPS, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see if Severino
And then-
comes off the injured list for the Yankees in time.
Right.
Yeah.
Wander Franco for
What
the
else?
Rays is going to be their call up, most
Oh,
likely.
he's been hurt? Oh, I didn't
He's
even
been
know.
hurt. He's been killing my fantasy team. The fact that he's been hurt.
because you have him, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Jeez.
It's very, very annoying when
Is
that
it a
doesn't
keeper
happen.
league? You're trying to keep him?
No, it's not a keeper league, but at the same time, like, I have IR spots. It really
Yeah,
know,
you've been keeping him on there. Yeah,
Yeah, why
I
not?
hear what you're saying.
ride it out because I
No,
need
but
him for the
like-
latter part.
Yeah, because you never know. Because he's such
You
a
never
good
know.
talent. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, brother.
All right,
So-
final point, GPS, before we move on.
Fair enough.
No, what's your you have anything
yeah,
else?
yeah,
Sorry.
well-
No, I
Yeah.
don't really have any major final points outside of just. Actually, no. Free agency tracker. You were talking about some free agents. A big one, Aaron Judge, who turned down a bunch. Right now, according to most sources, his market value per year is going to be
300.
somewhere around the $32 million range.
I actually thought it'd be
Um,
higher. That's interesting.
Well, that's as of right now.
Yeah.
Again, that could go higher, but as of right now, that's where he's at. If he did get $32 million a year, that would put him at the 5th, I believe. I'm trying to look it up through Spot Tracks right now. That would put him as the 3rd highest AAV player in the league as of right now. If you listen to Parker and I on Monday on Sports in the Rearview Mirror
I will.
here on Colorcast,
Let's go.
we went over the top 20 in individual players for AAV. Parker was able to get all 20. A little help in a couple of places, but he was able to get all 20 for the top players in
Wow.
AAV. So it was
I think
really,
I'd
really
be pretty
impressive.
close on that.
well,
I mean, we can do it here if you want. I
I
just got to pull it up.
already know I could do the.
I-
I could do the World Series winners from 2000, or sorry, from 91 on. I was born in 92. I can do every World Series from then on. But I can also do, I would love to try AAV right now.
Yep.
let's guys. I'm just gonna step in. Let's do it another time because we're
Fair enough.
Okay.
closer
No,
to
that's
the end
all
of the show. But I'm
Very
gonna
good.
say
That's a
this.
teaser. That's a teaser.
Yeah. So a teaser for let's let the season play out, and then we'll go over AAV. But I'm gonna say this, and I will die on this hill.
Mhm.
Aaron Judge deserves a higher AAV than Mike Trout.
I disagree.
I am going to die on that hill
Okay.
for
He's
one
old.
for one
He's
simple
old.
reason.
Old man.
Mike Trout has an extraordinarily difficult time staying on the field and now has an injury that could really alter the trajectory of his career. You don't have that with Aaron Judge.
Well, I mean, now
Did you
say
know that Mike Trout was only 1 year older than Aaron Judge?
I did not.
He's
and
actually 1 year younger, I believe.
No. Mike Trout was 31. Judge is 30.
so
I have it as Mike Trout is 30 and Judge is 31, but I could be wrong.
No,
Mm.
August 7th, 1991. That's 31 years old.
Huh? All right.
yeah.
I
And
have it
Aaron
as
Judge.
30 according to Spot Tracks, but yeah, hey, I could be. I'm hecka wrong all the time.
Well, yeah.
Well, man,
Great,
I'm just
yeah,
Googling.
great stuff, GPS. Thanks for hopping
And,
on.
and
Absolutely.
quickly,
Go ahead.
just GPS will be joining us. I mean, again, obviously, always welcome on the hot seat, but I believe Sports GPS will be joining us as a host coming soon. So just shout out Sports GPS.
Thank
He's
you.
always
Yeah, we'll figure that out with you offline.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've been. I mean, I know you messaged me on Twitter, GPS, and I will get back to you. and We'll figure it out.
Perfect. Awesome, guys.
Great
Yeah,
stuff,
love you,
man.
Always.
Have an awesome
Thank you so
week.
much.
You do the same, guys.
All right, thanks. Great
Yeah,
stuff
no,
out of GPS.
Judges April 26, 1992, making him 30 years old. Mike Trout is August 7th, 1991, making him 31 years old.
All right.
And that is all I need to say when it comes to Mike Trout and Aaron Judge.
All right,
Mike Trout is already one of the best players of all time, and Aaron Judge has just recently become that guy.
For sure. I'm gonna aim to do this here, Peach.
209 home runs. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So final call, if he's willing and able, is the Peach Pirates.
Peach Pirate.
Yeah. So we'll see if the connection works. I just punched him up.
Yo!
We got him.
Yes, sir.
Peach Pirate in the business.
Yo! What's up, my fellas?
Peach Pirate on the pod.
So I'm gonna start this section off real quick. I got a couple of jokes that I lined up in the chat. You guys know that I'm a big Pirates fan. Okay.
I know, but I didn't want to read them because I figured you would say them.
Thank you, sir. So my first question: what do women with big boobs root for?
What?
The Philadelphia Fieldies. Hey. All right, and my last one, fellas, is what does a Philadelphia fan and a beer bottle have in common?
Ooh.
We need GPS back on. What?
They're both empty from the neck up. Hey.
I will agree with you on when it comes to Philly fans.
All right, so let me hit you guys with this real quick. I love the Pirates, and I've always loved the Pirates, okay?
Oh, no.
So two names that you guys got to know. If you guys haven't heard, because you guys probably don't follow the Pirates.
I actually watched the game today with the Brewers. I had the radio broadcast, the Milwaukee one on, because it's freaking Bob Uecker. I mean, he's a legend.
Yeah,
you can't
rub it in a little bit more that they lost. I get it. That's cool.
No, I was not doing it from that point. I mean, although let's be honest though, O'Neill, I could have thrown the ball better than O'Neill Cruz did in the 7th inning there.
Let me be real with you, my friend. O'Neill Cruz owns the MLB record in StatCast as far as the hardest hit ball exit velocity.
So 22,
yeah. By 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, my guy.
Let's go.
So how's he your guy, PJ? He's in your division. What, because the Pirates have been irrelevant for so long? Is that why you say that?
He's a 6'7" shortstop, and I have him on my fantasy league.
Yes, sir.
I'm not.
Yes, sir.
I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just simply saying.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, the Pirates stink, so I don't care.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fair. But two names you guys should know. Okay. Ryan Reynolds, that's the center fielder.
Yes.
The guy's nasty. Okay?
Yes.
Should definitely be on a better team than the Pirates. I'm saying that as a Pirates fan myself. All well and good. I understand what happens with the team. You know what I mean? It's okay. But the second name, Chase DeJong. DeJong, I don't know if I'm saying that right.
As a Pirate fan, you don't know.
DeJong. I don't know how to say his name, I'm bad with pronunciation. But
you're busy hunting peaches. I get it.
That's it, baby. That's it. But pitcher on the Pirates, Chase DeJong, nasty. Okay? Both those guys deserve a better team than what they're on. But
so does Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Pirates fan for life.
Right.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is
Ke'Bryan Hayes also.
You're right.
So I gotta ask, how did you become a Pirates fan?
So it kind of happened naturally, being that I'm a hunter of the peaches. And then, somebody kind of gave me the nickname Peach Pirate. And then I started watching baseball. And, I really like their jerseys. They're Pirates. You know what I'm saying? And then, let's be honest. They're not.
That's all not true about it.
But I can afford to go to their games. You know what I mean?
I mean, just about anyone could afford to go to those games.
And I'm a short person myself. I'm a short guy. So, for me, sitting at stadiums, usually I get, the tallest guy in the entire stadium to sit in front of me. That's not a problem when I go to the Pirates games. You know what I mean? I get
There's somebody there. Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4", to be exact.
So I'm actually okay. So yeah, I'm a couple. And I'm 5'6". I've got a couple inches on you. So wow.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm a
I feel like
shorter
a
guy.
giant around you guys.
But that doesn't matter when I come time to, watch the Pirates because, you know what I mean? I don't got to contest with anybody else in front of me.
Yeah, and good thing that peaches don't grow too high on the tree.
Sports GPS said they will pay you to go to PNC Park. So
he's not
they
wrong.
Actually have, and it's helped pay the rent a couple times. I'm not gonna lie.
They're paying you and just pocketing that money.
You know what? I will go be their biggest fan if it just pays my rent. That's okay with. Would that not be okay with you guys?
Oh, absolutely.
You get to see a live baseball game every day. I'm down with that.
And every time you're there, you could call in. You could send us a video.
See, unlike the Philadelphia Phillies, like I know my team's going to suck every year. And I don't have any hopes of going to see the World Series. But they don't either. Let's be real. By the time Labor Day hits, they're out of the fucking race. Out.
Sports GPS says Pirates baseball isn't really baseball.
It's the minor league team.
You're not a Pirate fan.
I'm
the biggest Pirate fan you've ever met, PJ.
No, you're
okay?
not.
Let me be real with you.
You've got more BS than all the politicians in Pittsburgh combined because we've heard you talk about the Yankees.
You're goddamn right. Go Yankees, baby. Let's go, Judge.
I know.
Give me that contract. Give him that contract. Pay him
Absolutely.
I know for a fact now that I've heard this that Peach Pirate is legitimately the biggest Pirate fan you'll ever meet.
Legitimately, hands down, the only Pirates fan you'll probably ever meet in public. I will gladly wear that out in public.
I believe Sean.
Yes.
Peach Parrot. Sorry.
Yes.
You have 100%. You are. You really are. God bless you. I
want you guys to know, your show's awesome, and Pirates are my favorite team, but I still root for the Yankees because I want to feel like I'm on a winning team, and the Pirates are like a farm system.
Well,
you know what I mean? So I'm scouting for the Yankees.
Before we let you go, though, what do you think the Yankees need to do going forward to for the postseason push?
I'd like to say, they're good as far as their hitting and their position players. I know their bats have been quiet. I know they've been, not there in the recent weeks, but let's take a trip back to before the All-Star game. They were unstoppable. So that I'm not concerned about. What I am concerned about is their bullpen. And that's a real issue. Injuries have hampered them big time, and that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. Pitching's key in the playoffs. And you need to have at least 3 starting pitchers that are solid. They don't really have one. And they have one. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's Nestor Cortez. And it's Nestor Cortez who's hurt.
What's that?
And it's Nestor Cortez who's hurt. It's not even the $325 million man, GC.
Right, but then you had Cortez who got hurt. GC, who would be their most, I would say, steady pitcher. I mean, on the nights that he's on, you want him pitching. On the nights that he's off, like he's just like everybody else. But the worst part is they don't have anybody after those 2 names. Who are you gonna put in there? You don't like Herman's not there.
But he looked really good. He looked really good Saturday against the A's. I get it's the A's, but the guy just looked damn good.
Yes, but it's the A's. That's like playing the Pirates. You look great. You look phenomenal.
He pitched really well against the Mets. What I'm saying about Herman is the arrow is trending upward.
That is a good sign, but it's the relief afterwards that is going to hurt them.
And you also have to take into consideration that this is a guy who's coming off an injury, and he's only, 2 or 3 starts in. So, yes, is it promising for Herman? I had him in my fantasy league, and I was very happy with that. But it's something that you have to watch because he's coming back. It's not like he's been doing it the whole year.
Right.
Anybody can have good starts coming back when you haven't been seen for a while.
If this were a Cardinals pitcher, you'd be gushing all over him.
I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point about that. He's got a point.
Yeah.
No.
So,
of course,
okay.
Of course.
Okay.
No,
I'm just calling a spade here.
Yeah. Let me finish my thought. My thought is, yes, of course. If you have what was it? 2 starts? 2 starts in a row. Herman has been good.
He's not been good. He's been very good.
Jordan Montgomery, who was traded to the Cardinals from the Yankees,
unfortunately,
has been good in 4 starts.
Lights out.
He's been damn near perfect.
Lights out.
That is where like 4 is if I'm not mistaken is double 2. So
well,
4.
well,
if I did math correctly, I think that's about accurate.
Yeah,
I thought it was 22, but
let me pull up my
Pirate,
calculator real quick.
Yeah, please hold on. Peach Pirate, 4 is double 2, right?
4 divided by 2.
No. 2 plus, yeah. So
yes.
4 is more than 2, and that would be where I would say is like the point where you can kind of like, not to say that Jordan Montgomery might not have a bad start, not to bring it to him, but yes, I think Cortez has been good. Or sorry, I'm not Cortez. German, the guy who got me a lot of points in or is it Herman? How do you pronounce it?
Herman. However you
Domingo
want to
Herman.
Domingo Herman. He was good in his first 2 starts, right? Let's see what number 3 is.
Well,
yeah,
actually, that's not even true, though.
Too, because in the postseason, you know, you kind of want your starting pitchers to be, you know, near perfect, right?
Yeah.
Like a near perfect outing. Now, mind you, it's the postseason. You're playing against teams that deserve to be there, teams that are fighting to get to the next spot, right?
Absolutely.
So they're not going to have that near perfect outing like you know Herman had against the A's, and you know.
Yep.
So granted, if they have a bad outing, your relievers, everything after that needs to fall into place perfectly, and they don't really have that.
Yes.
Right. And
their bullpen is lacking.
Yeah, well, and part of the reason why it's lacking, and then we got to start to wrap this up after this.
Yeah.
The reason why.
Great call, Shawnee Mon. Great call, Peach.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great stuff, Peach Pirate. Here's the thing, though. The part of the reason why the bullpen's been lacking is because pitchers like Frankie Montas have been an absolute disaster. I thought that was going to be a better experiment. I loved the trade. I loved getting him at the time. Well, because there was a way to have kept both. There was a way to have kept both Montas and Montgomery. The Yankees just chose not to do it. Montas.
We'll see what Bader does.
Can I ask you guys a real question?
Give up on Bader.
I don't give a shit what Bader does right now.
Real question, and maybe it's pressure.
I love Bader.
But like, how come Frankie Montas is an absolute animal on the A's, and then he comes to the Yankees, and it's like
it's up to you, New York, New York. That's why.
I'll tell you what, though. You know, under enough pressure, everybody becomes a diamond, right? So
there you go.
I mean?
Yeah, well, right now he's a rough within the rough.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't even call him roughened Odor right now. I mean, he's down, dude. That's bad, dude.
I mean,
I don't know what that smell is, but it's a roughened Odor right now.
I'll tell you what, it ain't Teen Spirit, that's for sure. Or maybe it's Teen Spirit with the BO. You know, who the hell knows? Because we've all been there. We've all been there.
Legend.
All right, great stuff. We got to go.
Yes,
thanks.
You fellas have a great night.
Thanks, man. You too.
Man.
Love you guys. Take it easy.
Yep, you too. Great stuff out of Peach Pirate. PJ, great stuff out of you, my guy. We had some awesome stuff out of the Sports GPS.
What a show. And you know what? We're gonna have a lot more. And as I said, Sports GPS will probably not probably. Sports GPS will be a consistent member of this show. So we look forward to working with him. And
yeah, I think it would be
look-
cool. Yeah, I think it would be
Yeah.
cool to have you know, to have like a rotating like guest host. I
Yeah.
think that'd be a very
Yes.
cool thing to do.
Absolutely. I've been he messaged me on Twitter, and we've been meaning to set up something like some kind of schedule, and I think you and Sports GPS can hop on that and figure that out. And then
What's
we
the
have
rattling I hear in the background?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's not me. Is
Peach
somebody still on the call? Oh, somebody. I think somebody's still on the call. Yeah. somebody's still on the
Pirate,
call.
we're done with you.
Yeah, Beach Bar is still on the call.
All right. But
I got him. I'll take him off. But yeah, man. I mean, I just think that
yeah.
what we have is going to continue to be. We have consistent great callers like Peach Pirate, like Bretty Boy, like John, Patrick, Rush. We have and then Sports GPS, who's going to
D. Elliott
who
and others.
became-
Yeah.
and Sports GPS, who was a listener, now is one of our better callers and better friends. So
For sure.
we will figure out a schedule for all that, for co-hosts and all that. But we will continue to bring you Swinging Blindly every Wednesday, and it's always available podcast form, right? Right, the day after. Or
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
the day- if
noon
not
Eastern.
Friday.
Yeah, noon Eastern on Thursday.
Noon Eastern on Thursday.
Is,
Let's go.
Yep. So that's when we're on Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly Podcast, on Twitter @Swinging Blindly, and
Yep, and I'm getting more involved in the Twitter space, so look out for the Swinging Blindly on Twitter. If you see Swinging Blindly on Twitter, please throw us a follow, a like, whatever. I will follow you.
Throw us a follow. It'll be our pitch. Yeah.
we will follow anybody who follows @Swinging Blindly on Twitter. You will be followed back. So don't even worry about that.
Awesome
and, yeah,
stuff.
Man, let's go.
Yeah, well, and thank you for taking care of the social media. I handle the technical side of things, so we make it work, my guy. So
yeah,
and never, ever, and we'll leave you with this. Never, ever be afraid to swing for the fences, and that's just not in baseball. That's in life in general. And always swing for the fences. And be carefree about where the ball may land.
Because you never know where it's going to land. You might not ever see it, but who gives a shit?